A beautiful morning to you all out there. How are you doing? Thank God it's another beautiful day. Thanking God for the gift of life and thanking God for the gift of my voice. How are you doing? Hope you're good. Hope you slept well. Hope the situation in Nigeria is not eating you up or biting you small. Welcome to the Bumper Breakfast Show. My name is Teresa Adeyemi, and it's a full set today. I have my Honorable Minister of Enjoyment in the house, Vera Osoko. I have the pretty Vina, that's how I call her. I have pretty Vina Peters in the house, and I have our elder statesman in the house, Akin Fatunke is also in the house. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning to you. You look so pretty.
Thank you.
White suits you so well.
Thank you.
And your dreads. Well, visitor, good morning to you. I am Vera Osoko, and I'm so happy to be here this morning.
All right, Vina.
Good morning, Tessie. Well, let me first say I'm thankful for being here. I'm actually thankful for being alive. That's number one, because yesterday I had a terrible accident. I'm telling you.
Are you for
I'm
real?
serious.
Where?
Like to the extent that everybody were actually bleeding, but I came out and I was touched.
Praise God.
Honestly, I was just thinking, I was like, when I saw all of them, I was like, hey God, what has happened to you? Now let us be checking. I came and I was like, am I for real? Nothing. I said, God, thank you. So the fact that I am here and
Praise God.
I'm well, because I was thinking now, how much is medicine? How much will be the injection? Everything.
Even plaster bandage.
You can imagine. So I'm just thankful to be here. Good morning, Nigeria. Good morning, Tessie. Good morning, V.
Good morning.
Good morning, Elder Statesman.
Thank you very much, and thank God for your safe delivery from that accident. It's a pleasure to be here, and good morning, Nigerians.
Yeah. All right, the Bumper Breakfast Show this morning, we're looking at the state of the nation. Before we now go to our newspaper review segment. What state are we in now in this country? What exactly is happening? Food, no fuel. Now, some of the roads are blocked. I won't say all the roads are blocked, but anywhere they are selling fuel this morning, please avoid that area if you can. If there's another route, go through another route. If you know there's a filling station that they're selling fuel and you're not buying fuel, avoid that area because those roads are blocked. And again, we'll look at what is happening in our country with all this network. The yellow network. We don't understand. The lemon network. You know the lemon network?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. They should come so that
those ones,
they should pay for advance so we can call their name.
Those ones on Saturday, they said they've been off the radar. And, when I talked to some youth yesterday, they're like, the government is trying to frustrate them because of the protests. And information reaching us is, if your name is not connected with your SIM, it is not going to work. But as at yesterday evening, NCC, am I right, they came out to say they should unblock all the lines. And I think some people have gotten their groove back.
Yeah.
While some people have not gotten, are yet to get their groove back. The nation is bleeding. Reason somehow I'm not in support of this protest. Because when we look at what we're experiencing now, it's difficult. There's hardship, there's pain, there's hunger, there's killing in the land. And sometimes I wonder, maybe because of the innocent bloods that are being shed, that's why we are here. Because we are the giant of Africa. Should I say we used to?
We used to be.
Okay, we used to be. Okay, we used to be the giant of Africa. But now, look at where we are. What is happening to us? I walked into the studio this morning, I saw Vina and Vera talking about a tuber of yam being sold at 9,000, 10,000. And now, going on social media now, I can see that the federal government is trying to meet the demands of the youth before the protests. I tell people, if you think the government is scared of that protest, please, I don't believe they are scared of the protest. They are only scared of our economy. They are scared of looting. They are scared of damages. That's why you see them like running helter-skelter trying to avoid it. Because some people do not understand that protest means tell the government what you want. You people should gather. You people should be in large number, in one voice, in one accord, with one mission, saying the same thing. That is peaceful protest, demanding what you want. Some people believe you vandalize. Please, as from tomorrow, if you do park your car outside, don't park your car anymore, because some people do not understand that those cars have nothing to do with the protest. Some people will vandalize your cars and they'll use that opportunity. They'll use the opportunity to steal. Our nation is bleeding. Where are we heading to? I threw that ball to Mr. Fatunke, to Akin Fatunke this morning. A lot is happening in our country. New policies, new appointments, protests, impending protests, no food, even water, no water. Pure water is now sold at 15 naira. A bottled water is sold at 200 naira. The carbonated drinks we take is being sold for 500 naira.
For real?
Horrible, yeah.
Oh,
Okay, you don't take.
you don't take drinks.
I don't want to call brands. You
No,
don't take.
I had to stop all those.
Okay.
I actually stopped as well. I'm telling you, 500 naira. I never even knew it was up to that. It was when my daughter had a birthday last week, Thursday, and I said, okay, this drink is not enough. Oh yeah, go and get some few drinks for your friends that arrived late. And lo and behold, they said I should give 4,000. I said, for what?
Okay.
So, Akin Fatunke, where exactly are we heading to in this country? Will there ever be a solution? Can we come back to the giant of Africa that we are known for?
We can come back to the giant of Africa if we are ready, but obviously I'm not sure we are ready. Both those who are governing us and those who are being governed. Okay? It's true that tribes and tongues differ. I am not sure we are still moving in brotherhood or sisterhood in this country. The falcon no longer can hear the falconer. That's William Shakespeare. And truth of the matter is, what do we have on the scorecard? There is hunger, apparently, leading to anger, leading to frustration, leading to absolute lack of trust. So people don't trust the government because the government have put themselves in a position that is not lofty for us to be able to look at. It's been us and them rather than them and us. So I am putting it point blankly at Nigeria again. With the constitution that we have, it's not been working in the way that was envisaged. The spirit of the constitution is being torn to shreds, and we are going at a different tangents. What wasn't since the 2023 elections. Again, as we speak, I am not sure that if that election repeats yesterday, I'm not talking about today, if it's just yesterday, should I be saying, even if it repeats tomorrow, okay, yesterday, today, and tomorrow, looks to me like we're going to get virtually the same kind
thing.
of results. Those local government elections that we saw, that Bakodaya, like my friends up north will say, so the ruling party takes it all, and it's nothing left for opposition, so to speak. Even if within that opposition we see situations where we have star boys and girls who can perform, our electoral laws is still not looking at character of individuals. So not say, well, you can go it all, by being an independent candidate. So when you put all that together, we are not primed for greatness. As we speak, we have the potential to be great, but we've left all that aside. So it's like to your tent, O Israel, and that is what I read. Today we are talking about protests or no protests. I will put it out as a stamp there. Nobody can ask the other person not to protest. It's guaranteed by the Constitution as affirmed by the Supreme Court. Whether you like it or not, please go ahead. And I know the spirit of that granting did not talk about anarchy and arson. So individuals have gotten there and then they've taken perhaps a good product to contaminate it based on experience. It's also the responsibility of government to try its possible best to make sure that we separate the wheat from the chaff. Now, if Vena is a peaceful person and I am not a peaceful person, and the two of us are in the same environment, how do you expect Vena to be protected? And in what way will you get her protected and then decimate me? I'm next to her, so I'm carrying offensive weapons, and we are together. So what does Vena do? Either she runs away, or what will government now do? So emotional intelligence tells us that when things go on like this, we need to have extreme caution. I also think government should, going away from here, the Ghani Park, Freedom Park, that we talk about in Lagos as an example, and then the Freedom Park in Abuja. There should be designated places where people can go and do your event, rather than roaming the street. If all those are not in place, for one reason or the other, it's a sign of failure in my own opinion. And if you have failed, I mean, you do not now want to pretend as if things can go right. Just if you really ask me, Solomon was asked a similar question when two contentious women came and they wanted to know the mother of the child.
The true mother of the child.
And I remember I started to pick my wisdom from there. If you are watching that as a movie, you will really think that Solomon was a foolish man. But he applied what you call emotional wisdom for him to be able to get at the truth. People call him names. I mean, this Solomon, I'm the mother of my child. What did you expect the real mother of the child to be thinking? That the whole world was going to go against her? But with emotional intelligence, he came out to say, okay, all right, you know what? Of course, the rest is history. I'm asking that similar wisdom should come to both sides. Let me explain briefly what I mean. I'm not against anybody going on street protests, but I like some bit of caution. I like that caution when we say government should take care. Okay, government are the sponsors of hoodlums and all that, and vice versa. Political parties are. It calls for discretion on the part of good people, not only to tread softly. In treading softly, can I say my own conviction, other people may not agree with me, that this movement to strike has succeeded. Virtually all the apathetics of government, okay, we are going to do this, panic mode, sell rice, all this, and all that kind of stuff. They are listening. The sleeping giants are now listening, I think, a bit more. What we don't have, perhaps it's okay, maybe they listen for a little bit and then they go back to sleep, which again will be foolishness in my own estimation. So, they say if you fight and run away, you live to fight another day. When you put and juxtapose all together, I think up to about now, this wanted to go on protest, not wanting to protest, the kind of division that we have, tribes and tongue, the accusations that it is political and you cannot, just wish that away. So your right to protest is also, those who don't want to protest, they also have a right, and we all must have some boundaries. But I think those who want to go on protests, they have succeeded. Yes, I have just told you now that there's hunger, there's anger. We haven't been ruled with clear conscience. We have taken too much as those who are governing, and we are looking too much to the center. I always say we should be looking at the states and then attempt to now want to go into local government. So some little steps that we are taking, we should now time them like Labour Congress did during their time. Okay, by so and so, this is exactly what we want to see, so and so we want to see. And if you don't do that, don't forget you are still going to come back. But to put all the eggs in one basket and say we are going to go protest when we know that either government itself or the other political parties or the hoodlums. Yesterday, I posted a video, and I'm going to post it to you ladies here at Oniru there. That video was showing able-bodied men and women roaming the streets, just waiting for the whistle to blow before they begin to now loot shops here and there. A word is enough for the wise. God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
A quick case study of what happened yesterday. The Federal College of Education, Technical Akoka, Lagos. There was chaos in the school yesterday, all because they were protesting against the reappointment for second term of the incumbent provost of the school, Dr. Aziz Wahab, who has been locked out of office for more than 3 months now by some staff of the school, also against his return as the provost. There is this gore video that is circulating online. Now let's look at that. Those are students protesting because of whatever. Must they vandalize? Must they fight? I saw a video of them carrying.
I saw it.
Something.
I guess I saw that as well. And that is going to lead me into what I want to say this morning. I don't believe in violence. I believe in discussion. I put it mildly. Let's dialogue. Let's sit and discuss. Let's reason together. Because it works better than when you want to destroy things. When I saw that video before going to the said protest, I was taken aback. And that's again another form of accountability. If you refuse to account for a position you're holding, or you refuse to listen, it leads to a lot of things. And these are the things that breeds, come up when people try to ignore, or you intentionally just want to be stubborn. Well, when these students of Yaba Tech started, when they started, when they started, and they've been talking about it for some time, and they're not going to allow that man come back, the fee, increase fee, everything. At that point, I was thinking, can someone just talk with them? Can the school management sit them down and discuss with them? But I guess they were not ready. And you see, when you keep quiet, things go underneath. And before you say jack, wow, they get destroyed. I don't know how, that's again parenting, how we're raised. I know that some students cannot even hit someone, punch, they can't, because the way they were raised. But some people will hit and even stab and even kill. So it depends on, again, parenting. And let's now bring it down to what we're discussing today, the protest. Things are going around, it's making rounds in the news about the rice issue. I don't know how true that is, but someone told me, and I didn't believe until I came to the studio.
So the problem of Nigerians is implementation.
Yeah, and I heard Tessie spoke about it. She talked about it, about the rice. Now that it's going for 40, I don't know how true.
50 kg for 40,000.
50 kg for 40, I don't know
Where
how true.
are they being sold?
I asked her when she read, I said,
Is it the government warehouse?
so that I can quickly rush to go and buy. It sounded as if one is in the dream. But we are facing a big challenge, and it's a challenge that we can't lay the blame on one side. We need to tell ourselves the truth, look ourselves into the eyes, and say we were wrong about some certain steps we took. And that's talking about the government and ourselves, the citizenry as a whole. I don't know how we got to this stage, but we are in a stage that is not pleasant to the sight. Where it's terrible right now, where you just tell someone good morning and the person is angry. What is good about this morning? Are you sick? You know, I was in the Balogun market yesterday, Idumota, not the Balogun, the Idumota side, and I saw people with placards who are not part of protests, and the government is trying, and blah, blah, blah. And I said to myself, why are some of us deceiving ourselves? They are trying. How? We don't want anything. I don't want to buy clothes. I don't want to make makeup. We just want food. And that's important to people. Do you know that one cannot even get the pack of water anymore? Do you know how much that goes for? And water is important to life. And so when we get to this stage, for me, I said yesterday, when I said over the weekend, Wike spoke, Femi Falana spoke, he was on Channels Television, and he was giving out how they protested January 2021. And now the NSAT protest came, and when they started, they were distributing foods. And people were, at that period, I said, these people just went there to catch cruise, according to how they say it, you know. I said they went there to catch cruise. Before we could say anything, it was hijacked or deliberate attempt or what, I don't know how we got to where it became so messy. And that's the point I want to get to. I'm not saying we shouldn't protest. If you ask me, my personal opinion, that protest was needed or is needed for the government to sit up. Maybe some of them get their foodstuffs elsewhere, but we go to the market and we see how things are. It's hitting on me. That's the truth. And so, are you saying I will just be smiling and say all is well? Yes, it is well for me. But what about people that are relying on me? Well, you know, you take care of other people. How are you going to take care of yourself and still remember that someone is there? I look at their bouquets, I just smile. I can't give you money because you don't know. I'm calculating. I'm managing. We're all managers right now. Those days you hear of middle class. You say, I'm a parent, middle class. Now there's nothing like middle. It's either you're rich or you're poor. That's it. And God will not make us poor. But the fact is, the state of the nation now is not where we thought we could be. Before you mount say you want to be a president of a nation like this, like us, it's not easy to rule a nation like us. That's the truth. But we all know, when people tell me, someone was telling me yesterday, you know, this thing has been on for a long time. If it's been on for a long time and you cannot create that change, why come? Why are we saying it's on for a long time? We all know the challenges, you knew that these are the challenges. And even individual, why are we so wicked to ourselves? I really need to ask that question. How can you buy something yesterday, 5,000 naira, and the next day, why are they not pricing regulatory? What are they doing? Why is nobody checking them up? The next day, before I get to the market, I'm sure it's already 15,000, so I'm going to sell 20,000. Just like that. What kind of arithmetic is that? So we are the ones causing this, and I think, my honest opinion, government should just do something.
Hello, good morning.
Maybe open the borders. Maybe. Good morning.
Welcome to the Bumper Breakfast Show on MITV. What's your name and where are you calling us from? All right, Zainab, we can't hear you. Please, can you speak louder? Please speak up. What's your name?
Okay. I remember a few months ago, the government also, Lagos State, because I reside here, Lagos State brought the food slash. What's it called again? Onje Eko. I was a part of the Onje Eko. I went and I bought. I was excited. And after that period, we didn't see any Onje Eko anymore. I think that partnership will have helped this season, where other state governments, or governors, will take this initiative to cushion the effect of this hardship. It is really hard. Coming down here to the studio this morning, after the third mainland bridge, and you see a lot of filling station, if you see the queue, I thought I wasn't going to make it. I said, what kind of queue is this? Why do you suffer people? Today the fuel price is 800. Tomorrow you see one. Badore is even worse.
Some filling stations are selling at the rate of 1,300 naira.
Yeah. Badore is worse. When they were selling 620, around Badore they were selling 800. Yesterday they said it's now 1,250. I was just wondering what is happening. Why are people not checkmating? Why are we just leaving people to do whatever they want to do? What is governance all about?
Hello, good morning. What's your name and where are you calling from?
Okay, but so the issue now is we complain about government. We should also complain about ourselves. And also, the government is more. You have a home, the father is in charge. When you see people are complaining about a particular thing, you should brace up. You should take a strong stick and say, this cannot continue in my house. It's going to stain my name. Because right now, everybody is saying, president, president, president. We have some governors too that are saying they cannot even afford to pay the minimum wage, that they don't have anything in their states. Why can't we be creative? Why can't we think outside the box and begin to do things differently? This protest this morning, some people said, I'm not coming out tomorrow. They said it's going to start on Thursday. But you know, yesterday when I went to the Lagos market, I was scared. I don't want anything to happen. But it broke out somewhere where some people took the placards and they wrote on that t-shirt, no crime, we're not part of the protest. And some market women pursued them. And I thought that was going to be, these are the things that is happening. And I think the state governor, the local government chairman, the councillor in your area, House of Reps, senators, everybody presidency should say something and do something. It should be practical, not just do. Not just say, okay, you relax. Relax how? It's not reflecting in the market.
You see, for Nigeria, I believe nothing is working. Maybe something is working, I don't know. Because I don't know where we arrive at. We selling one tuber of yam at night. Are we importing yams? Vina, what's your own take? Let's hear from you. Are we importing yams now?
Honestly, I am tired. To even say I'm tired is an understatement.
Hello, good morning. Yes, welcome to the Bumper Breakfast Show on MITV. What's your name and where are you calling us from? Can you turn down the volume of your television, please, or you move away from your TV set? Hello? Hello, good morning. Please, Vina, go ahead.
Okay, I said to say... Oh.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, ma.
Yes, what's your name and where are you calling us from?
They are called from Ogun State.
Okay, joining the conversation. Are you in support of the protest? Are you going to join the protest on the 1st of August?
Yes, ma.
You will join the protest?
Yes, ma. Yes,
Why?
because I like
Are you sure that's not it? Because they're on holidays now.
Okay, I was saying to even some tired is an understatement, but let me start from FCE.
Okay.
Okay, so when I saw that video, I was disappointed.
The virtual leaders of tomorrow.
I am
Our
telling
leaders of
you.
tomorrow.
Because I believe these kids, they need reorientation on what protest means. Because I think they just feel like vandalizing thing is what protest is all about.
I don't understand.
Or what can get attention?
Exactly, because I see no reason why you would vandalize government's property because you are trying to send a message. It doesn't speak well of the school itself. Because if at all they were actually passing down the right education, because I don't think it's all about just coming to school to read and leave the school. Because if they're passing down the right kind of attitude towards life as well, I don't think those kids will be able to be behaved. And also it also boils down to, like you said, parenting, the family. How exactly...
Hello, good morning.
hello.
Hello, good morning. Welcome to the Bumper Breakfast Show on MITV. Good morning.
Good
morning, ma'am.
Yes, what's your name and where are you calling us from?
My name is Elebede Oluwashola, speaking from Ajun.
Okay, joining the conversation this morning, the state of the nation, the impending protest, the upcoming protest. Are you interested in the protest?
But to tell the real fact, this is not the time that we Nigerians were supposed to protest concerning this issue at hand. But what I suggest is that we should dialogue with the government, although things are very realistic and things are going abnormal. But we need to go around the table and let our government realize that the thing that is happening, not only in Nigeria, but as a giant of Africa, then our government need to do something to ameliorate all these issues at hand. But if we can be able to dialogue with them, I believe that the president that we have now is the listening president. So we adhere to the instruction given or the sign that he is still with the people in this country. Something must be done. That's what I think.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, ma'am, for your contribution. We appreciate you. Thank you. Thanks for calling on the show. All right, Vina, you were saying something. Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah, yeah, like, and it also boils down to parenting, like Vera rightly said. How are they being, well, how were they brought up at home? Because if they were brought up the right way, and if they were told violence is not the solution to things, I'm sure they would have behaved properly. Now, let me now come back to the state of the nation, because this FCE stuff, maybe they are doing pre-protest. They are gearing up.
So as we finish this.
Hello, good morning. Yes, what's your name and where are you calling us from, sir? Welcome to the Bumper Breakfast Show on MITV.
Sunday.
Mr. Sunday from where?
Well,
From Songo. Okay, joining the conversation, sir.
yeah. Well, I support it.
You support the protest?
Yes.
Why?
Because it is the right, well, it is the right thing to do. Because they are not doing this, the government will not stop time. And they are not even going to time. But they go to the market now to buy something. Because in fact, even if you took 100,000 market, I buy it to buy anything. Everything is very cool. So, and we want to protest, not having to want to protest, just to go out to let people know this is what we are seeing that now everything is bad. So I support it.
All right. Thank you very much, Mr. Sheung from Songo.
Yeah, so I think even what he said, protesting is not bad. But when there is a negative motive behind it, that is where it is now bad. Because I don't even think even protesting now is the right time to do it.
Good
Because everywhere
morning.
is tense.
What's your name and where are you calling us from? Welcome to the Bumper Breakfast Show.
Yeah, my name is Richard.
Where is Mr. Richard calling from?
I'm calling from Oba.
Ogba. All right, joining the conversation this morning.
Yes. Thank you very much for this program.
Thank you.
Yes. You see, most of the expensive things people were selling in the market, some are from government fault, while some are from individuals. I think an example of that should be the tomato and pepper market in my 12. When you go there, you see they put rotten tomato under the basket and put fresh one on top of it and tell you that just give me money. When you give me money, then I'll go and give one whether allergy or the owner of the tomato. The owner, the person buying the same place, if there's any rotten under this basket, you have to return my money. By the time they go with that money collected from you, 25,000 or 40,000 naira, by the time you pour that tomato, you will need at least 3/4 of it rotten tomato.
Yeah.
Nobody will want that money for you. Everybody will be looking at you. they will collect that money from you. So government should find a way to send those inspectors, those health inspectors,
That's it.
to have offices in all those markets. If it is standard officials, they should be there. So when there's any complaint of any buyer, you just go to that office and complain. They should sanitize the market. This is what is bringing problems. Please. Thank you very much.
All right,
Thank you.
for calling on the show. We appreciate you. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Where are you calling us from? Mina, please, I think we need to hold those calls for now, so we can conclude.
So I was saying that the protesting is not bad.
Okay.
But when there is a negative motive behind it, that is where I think we need to now talk to ourselves, because it will be so sad where we'll have meaningful Nigerians come out
with good intentions.
Yes, come out just so that the country can be revived. Then you now have some set of youth come out to now do some certain things. It will be so bad and to be so sad. And the fact that they say do not protest, sometimes it makes me feel unsettled, because it's more like things are not going on right and you're telling me to keep quiet. You are telling me to swallow what I feel. The fact that even the federal government can come out to even now start selling a bag of rice for 40,000, it's to me it's a slap.
Why should the government wait till
This
now?
particular, and the fact
So
that
they can do it.
No, and the fact that they think that every solution ends up with rice is a problem for me.
Because we eat more rice.
These are stable food.
No, if there's a problem, you will just see that they're
Rice.
sharing rice.
Yeah.
Now they've done something. What is okay? What will you use to eat with the rice? Is that the solution to the problem? So when you give me, when I buy a bag of rice for 40,000 and I go to the market to buy pepper and tomatoes to make, how is that going to even now match up? Because the fact that it's just the same, because everything is still expensive.
But nobody is even answering my question. Are we importing yams?
I don't even get. I don't know how.
No,
they
how
got
did
to
we get here? What's
Is
happening?
it just
Is
yam?
it
What
new
about
yam?
Gary?
That
What
10,000
about
was
Gary?
like
I
3
don't
sets.
understand. Are we
That
not
10,000
importing
was
Gary?
like 24 those days.
We are not importing yam. You're right. We are not importing.
So what is now the
Hello,
issue?
good morning. Hello. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. You know, when we have calls coming in at the same
Jamming,
time, this is
jamming.
what
We
you
are
get.
not importing yam and gari, absolutely no doubt. There is an issue of orientation and wickedness, even though we go to church, mosque, and shrines. We call on God, but we do things that are totally ungodly. What we are importing is, in my mind, we are importing. We are importing.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
We are importing mercenaries. I don't know. We are importing people who go to people's farms. Insecurity is still rife. So for the yams, yes, I plan to put yams there. But I hear that in some areas you have to pay toll to some of these hoodlums. So that is that. I just
But
want
they've been doing that for long.
So I was just going to say that did not start yesterday.
Maybe they've increased the price.
It's
So it's
been-
going to affect.
It's been on. It's been on.
Wait, why are they paying
And
to?
I do not want you to
The
feel
floor,
that
the
I want to give
ground.
a soft landing to government. Okay? We had an APC government 8 years before Bola Tinubu came, and Bola Tinubu made a statement that is going to continue
where they
where
stop.
somebody else stopped. I think rhetorics again has not helped. Now we are also importing. We are importing wickedness. Okay, I mean the heart of a man or woman is intimately wicked. We are importing wickedness when you know people are not, like you said, people are not having enough to eat and all that, and that is the time you want to now bloat your budget. You want to now be buying, yachts. You want to be you want to be buying presidential jets. They are necessary. I'm not saying they are not necessary. You want to buy presidential jets when you had some other ones? Will it not have been better for you to have sold those other ones and then decide to just buy one and then you can begin to rationalize it? When what people that are hungry are seeing is that your children, either in this particular one or before, are flying these jets outside. How then do you expect that you are not going to have the kind of anger issues, the kind of anger that you have? And okay, at the last count, I saw that the House of Representatives, thank you, decided that they are going to slash their salaries by 50%.
Did they slash it?
We are talking about not just slashing salaries, extra things that should not own, including low-hanging fruits. You don't have to do anything, but you begin to engender trust.
Yes.
How on earth can Mr. President want to now behave like Obasanjo, like Chiaradua, okay, and like Buhari decide that he's going to be the petroleum minister? It is. Look, I'm just telling you. It just means that you want to continue to do same of same. And when you continue to do same of same, a day is going to come when we are going to have international shots. It is not only in Nigeria that we are having issues that we have. Finally, I don't know if it's an African thing. I don't know if it is a mental stupor thing. Our youth are looking up to Kenya. I am not saying you should not look beyond. But the Kenyans,
The
to
man
the best
who
of my
led the Kenyans is regretting and is apologizing.
He's begging.
Yes,
now.
he's begging.
Begging.
now,
Begging.
he had
That
a
is
good
it.
cause. Listen,
He has a
he
good
had a
cause.
good
It was
cause.
hijacked.
Yes, it was hijacked.
It was hijacked. I just told you, my last statement. I just told you, ladies, I'm going to share that video and judge for yourself. At Odiru, there, around 6, 7, able-bodied men and women came out doing nothing. They are
It's
just
been
waiting,
like that for long.
just waiting
For the
for.
whistle.
It's been like that for long. That place has been like that for long.
Okay, so
Yeah.
if
They are waiting for the whistle.
So
What's the
if,
whistle?
if that
Let's hear
has been
protest,
there, listen
everybody.
now, if that has been there for long, and you recognize the place has been there for long, I'm not giving government any kudos here. But it's collective, like you said. So is that the time now that you now then say that, God, police will come and protect me? How many will police protect? Discretion, they say, is better part of valor. I want to make it clear. The fault, up to about 60 to 70% is governments all over. The remainder, 40, is ours. We are operating anything but a democracy. There's no doubt about that. We are not producing enough. Mr. President woke up yesterday, or day before yesterday, I think it was yesterday, to now then decide. Well, he is the Minister of Petroleum. Okay, Dangote, we should be selling to you in Naira. Should we wait up to this time before we do things? It is either we don't have perfect knowledge of what to do, or we don't have enough emotional intelligence, and like, was it you? I think it's Tessie. Are we importing yam? Somebody should have been asking that question. Look, if you are not importing yam, we don't have enough security. Kidnapping is still on the increase. The Nigerian nation is in a state of anomaly. We must state it. However, where the politics come into it, in my mind, is okay. Bola Tinubu is the one. We must do. No, it goes beyond Bola Tinubu. Any other person could have been in there. Where you are in a vehicle that is headed in the wrong direction, you find your destination in the wrong place. Let's all come together, like you said. Let's all begin to review. Let's say one of the things that is not coming out here, I take it from me. One of the things that is good coming out of this, to continually say and lie to ourselves that Nigeria is not negotiable, is a lie.
I wanted to ask you a question, maybe to help us fix it right here. Looking at the protest, the upcoming protest, how do you think they can do this without, how can they express their feelings without violence? Knowing nothing that now, like the other caller that called, the language government can understand and listen to is when you protest, not violence. So how do you do it where, because they're not going to keep quiet, it's biting hard. And so they want to express themselves, so they want you to know that this thing must be changed. How do you do it?
A question to me.
Yes.
And I'll answer it like Solomon did, even though you think it is foolish what I'm asking. Protest is not the only way
To
make
dialogue
your
with the
voice heard. Now, I like your, the adjective you use. Like the gentleman that talked. Force and violence is the only way. Did you not see force and violence?
No, I didn't say violence. I said
force leads to violence. So
I know, but I never said violence. I want it clear. When you say, like you said, I wanted to clear that. I said, without, must we protest? How can they express themselves for government to listen without people hijacking their protest?
Okay.
Just wanted to know the solution.
Hijacking is violence. Don't let us.
I know, but I never said.
We're
looking for solutions.
Please. Don't let us.
No, I don't want you to. You said like you said.
I am not saying. I'm not.
Okay.
But he said it.
Yeah.
Whether he said it or you say it, I am not going to wait here to tell you that I don't know.
I never said that.
I don't know that the end game of what we are all looking at, if you are not careful, is violence, is anarchy. So, okay? Now, so you asked me, what is the way out? I told you here that these guys have succeeded already. They have succeeded already. Whether it is 50 kilogram of bag that you are talking about, and people are now sitting, allegedly people are running away and all that, they are now listening, even though that listening is not as forceful as you expect. And I also told you that what we should be looking at is a situation where you fight and run away and not get to what happened at NSAS. NSAS is possible to repeat.
Yes, and even worse.
But it's not going to be possible like the question you asked me. Vienna is peaceful. I don't have peace, but I know I can climb on her back. And I'm holding a hand grenade. So, and you see the two of us like that. And then we begin a protest. Before you can know what is happening, I begin to throw grenade. She's not going to be safe. So many other people are not going to be safe. I also said that government should create specific areas where people can go to. Closing the Ganifa Emi Park and the Ogota Park is not the best. We have not done the best for us, and it's because of fear. So let's make those places available. However, when you make those places available, us take a decision that you can't curtail our movement and all that. So you want to go to the toll gate, the other toll gate, and then katakata bust. We must sit down, continue to dialogue, and the most important thing really is to lead by example. All the food security issues, all these palliatives, okay, you can just do palliatives for 1 week. We must get back to making sure we grow food. All governors must get back. Bola Tinubu, take it or leave it, is already saying, look, can we have state police? Question mark. Can we now have local government autonomy? We are on the road to getting there. We must say that to ourselves, okay, maybe it's not getting here now, but I'm hungry. Okay, take palliative here now. But look, all state governments, all local governments, the arable lands we have in Nigeria, we can get a lot of yield. Creative thinking has to come into being. And finally, lead by example. You don't tell me I should not go on protest and then you'll be putting your actual care. You'll be looking as fine as you are looking on the
during the
television like this and all
NSAS
that.
protest,
So-
during the NSAS protest, there was no much hunger in the land.
Yes.
I want us to take note of that.
There was hunger.
No, it was not as much as
This
this.
one is
At
horrible.
least during the NSAS protest, I was still
3.0.
buying yam at the rate of 1,825.
Yes.
Yes.
Per tuber of yam.
Now it's horrible.
And now during the Sorosoke too, we are buying yam at the rate of
Already
10,000 naira. So I want us to know.
So why are you not buying it now?
What I want us to know. I'm buying it.
No. What I mean is, you said during the NSAS.
During the essence, yeah.
You are buying at X naira.
Hardship.
Yes.
Now you are buying at X plus.
Yeah.
Do you know the reason why that is so?
No,
Listen, because
I'm
you
going to
you
somewhere.
have insecurity.
I'm going to
Not only
somewhere.
And we have,
Actually,
and we have decided not to
There
do
is-
things we need to do.
there is hunger in the land,
Yeah.
and we want to go protest. You want to protest because you want the country to become better. Nigerians, we are beautiful people. We are good people. We are great people. We are intelligent people.
Creative
But
youths.
when it comes
We have them at
to
NSAS.
when it comes to selfishness, self-centered,
You're too.
we are there. Let's not deny it. That's why we have such leaders today, and that's why we have such citizens today. You and I, we are guilty as well. There is no more hunger there is hunger in the land. I want to go and protest. It's okay. I want you to know that a policeman, according to analysis, one policeman is protecting maybe 30 citizens.
Yes.
One policeman
I want you to know that.
and the other
So now the
other policeman
IGP,
is
Protecting other
IGP
people.
no, the other policeman is protecting the high and mighty and the
Mighty.
rich.
and the rich here. I want you to know that this protest will not get to these people. It's going to eat us up. It's going to get to us.
Of course.
It's never going to get to their doorstep. Because if the worst comes to worst, they have a private jet that will fly them out of this country. You and I have no visa.
Tessie, many of them have
Dual
dual
citizenship.
visa.
Dual citizenship. Yeah.
You protester.
So I'm just trying to address the protesters this morning. I'm not
then-
saying you shouldn't come out and protest. Some people have been hiring some shops. Some shops that, when we start, okay, we go
It's
enter.
like that show.
That shop.
There you go.
I'm
It's
telling
it's
you.
not a joke, oh, Tessie.
This protest, you have
It's
to
not a joke.
protect
It's
your
true.
own and yourself.
It's true.
Yourself.
You have to protect your own and yourself this protest. So please, protesters, if you want to come out and protest, you all have the 100% right to protest. Please and please, who are those protesting? Why is it that only if this youth can do something, maybe they should give themselves an ID card so that we will know that you are part of us. I don't know how they can do it.
I don't
because-
know
So that when they see
how-
straight people in their
No,
midst,
I really don't know because
they
when,
themselves will arrest them.
If
They
you
will
look
bring
at-
them down
if you
for the
look at our
authorities
constitution,
and hand them over to the
the-
authorities.
if you look
Because
at
some
our
people are coming to
constitution-
steal. Take it or leave it. Some people are
Take the
coming
example
Section
of what-
42 of the
Rob and
Constitution. The federal government is supposed to also protect. But my question now, according to
the IGP
according to Tessie,
has had a
how
meeting
will
with tactical commanders
how will
that they
they
should
now
protest. They should
How will
protect
they
the protesters.
protect?
how will
How
they
they
protect when you
protect?
don't know
But
people?
we have enough
coming
No, you don't
hands.
have a face to it.
You don't no there someone came up
Someone
on,
came
on,
out,
on
yes.
one of them
That is
they said
responsible.
there's now a face to
Okay, there's a
it
face
but
to
it's not
it.
about the face to it. It is how secure will it be? You know, I am looking at the government. That's why I buy what I got. What I love what you said.
This
You
face,
talked about
this face you are saying,
you talked about the
is it face on an
one of the
electronic media?
organizers. No, it came on channels. What
One
I
of
like
the organizers,
came on
but I'm
channels.
telling you that I can tell you categorically that one just belongs to a faction.
I don't know, but one person came that
we
because
know.
no,
There are
because
many
even
factions.
for the fact that
Nans gave their reason for
But
coming out
Tessie,
of this protest
Tessie, that
because
is not-
they don't know
Some
who is
people
protesting.
says
They
it
will
is
never
they-
become a part of.
You know
so
the
when you
difference-
say
That
when you
was
say
then.
It is they
China,
who-
this one happened over the
yesterday.
weekend.
That's
2
2
days
days
ago.
ago.
The
2 days
day
ago.
of rage means
Yeah.
we are ready
No.
to pull everything down. That is true. So that's
They
another
said
section.
hardship protest.
There-
But
there-
let me
there are
explain.
day
Let
of
me
rage.
explain something. I like
There are
what
day
you
of
said
rage.
about the Freedom Park. You know, I remembered the other last, not the last
Gani
one.
Fawehi.
The Gani Fawehi. If government, I didn't like the fact that Wike said
I think
they should
Abuja
come and pay for
requested for
Eagles.
Eagle
No,
Square, huh?
I don't know why Wike said they should come and pay for Eagle
Mm-hmm.
Square. And those are the places that people can protect. You know, not just on the street,
street.
where you can gather them and pick one or two persons.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Welcome to the Bumper Breakfast Show on MITV. What's your name and where are you calling us from?
Please, let's leave the name apart.
No, we need your name, sir. No, we need your name.
No,
It's
no,
protocol,
no.
sir. Existing protocol, sir. What's your name and where are you calling from?
Yeah, my name is Adi. I'm calling from Oda.
Okay, joining the conversation.
I want to talk to this man over there.
Okay.
They say protest should not take place. Why are you people like it?
Wait, let
No.
him finish.
Take place. Tell Wiki they are coming to that place to protest. And tell your IG. Today there are people that they will arrest many. The one they arrested yesterday, I forgot the name of that state. They will still arrest more.
Where were you people when your so-called president was
Uh-oh, your so-called president.
during the time of Jonathan?
We should watch our words. Please, watch your words.
For the
No, he
umpteenth
has a right.
time,
He has a right. He has
But
a
when you
right.
say
know what his
so-called
words-
president,
He has his right.
for the
He has
He has
right,
a
but
right.
for the
there are some
umpteenth
words
time,
you
I
shouldn't
am not
use on
sure.
there.
I'm not sure anybody on this table says you should
This
not
is
go and
democracy.
protest. Please, even we are relaying something, you are hearing something different.
Babafemi or Bashesin, that's your name.
So, please.
I think you need to listen to what we are
His name is
saying.
Babafemi, but
His name
Babafemi is not what he called.
He
Though.
said his name is Ade, but Truecaller is showing me Babafemi or Bashesin.
This is the problem we have. If you have the courage that you want to have things changed, and then you begin to now waltz, this is some of the things we are going to see. So, nobody is saying you should not protest. Who has said you should not protest?
No one is saying you shouldn't protest on
Go
this
out
table,
there and
please. Protest
protest.
if you want to protest, but make it peaceful, please. That's what we are
That's-
saying on this
that's what
table.
we said.
We want a peaceful protest. We don't want violence. The way you are sounding, you're sounding as if you are ready to vandalize.
No,
That's what I
I'm
can
not.
say to you. You're
I
speaking
see.
emotionally.
I see.
Now, where is your president? Is your president?
Ade
is our
or
president?
whatever. I see anger,
I'm in support
and
of what
I
is
think.
happening. You want to protest and you have anger in you.
I think.
You will
I think we
definitely
all need to
vandalize.
calm down and do whatever we want to do. If you want to protest, fine, but we must calm down. When you're not calming down, you are trying to send a wrong signal to people that can come and hijack the protest. I believe people should protest, but I want a peaceful protest.
That's exactly
You
what
see,
everybody is
so
saying.
it's not that people shouldn't protest, no, but a peaceful, and we shouldn't hit the polity. We shouldn't hit it.
Even the presidency came
we
out
should-
yesterday to say
we
that
should-
you
there
have
must
your
be
right to
protest,
protest.
Yes, he did say that
Yeah.
yesterday.
And I'm sure you
They
didn't
have
say
right to
that.
protest,
Yes.
and they also have right to protect the citizens. People protesting,
When you
they should
are
protect
angry,
people.
That is my point.
But when you
When
begin to
you're
use the
angry,
wrong
when you
source,
are
you bite
angry,
on
when you
information.
continue to agonize, you will not be able to organize. And that is the problem. So, I mean, for me, it's a no-no. You want to go, you don't want to mention your name and all that. I'm putting my chest out, you know my name. So, and I'm telling you the truth. Go out there and protest. Eh? But please, government should protect you.
Yes.
Government should try and
Identify.
I gave you, and I'm sure you are not listening, you are too angry. I gave you the example of Rina and myself. She's a good person, I'm not a good person. How do you read bad person in my presence? And we go together somewhere and then we go bomb a whole place. No, please. Let your anger be controlled. Go out there and protest. If you believe you should protest. If people believe they should not protest, you cannot stop them from saying that they don't want to protest either.
Yeah, that's
Please,
what we're
it's
saying.
very, very important.
They should-
You know, personally, I don't feel he's angry. I hear a man that is fed up and is ready to go all out to make his voice heard. That's what I hear.
That is anger.
No,
That is
no, that's
That's anger.
no,
Anger.
that's not anger.
It's what?
Yeah,
So what do you call
It's
it?
not
Wait,
happy.
it's just
Yeah, it's not happy.
can
It's
one be
frustrated.
happy?
How can one be
How can one be
happy?
happy
It's just
these
like
days?
telling me that at
It's
this
not
point
happy,
now,
it's
because I
frustrated,
am not
and
happy,
it's
I am
anger.
angry. No.
No, it's anger.
no.
From
If
a
I
stone, you
say-
will know
if
it
exactly.
is
The reason is telling
anger.
us if you not like,
It
if you
is
like it
anger.
or not, we are going to
You see,
protest.
I-
Oh, yes,
When your
but he
president
was
was
trying to
doing
say,
that.
I'm going to
And
protest.
please,
No,
I want you to know
no.
on this table that
That
we
is-
are not
is-
saying you
is
should not go out
angry.
to protest.
Many
oh.
people are angry.
Please
I am also
protest.
angry.
But
Did you
protect
hear
your
me?
own.
Did you hear me this morning? I'm also angry. However, my own anger is that I want to organize and not. I want to organize and not agonize.
Yes.
That's the only way.
Because he didn't say he's ready to
And then in any
vandalize
case,
things,
you
though.
want to go and burn certain places down when the people that you are apparently
So you know
showing
what
this
they say
anger
about
to,
an angry
they are
man?
not.
This should be our last caller for the day. What's your name and where are you calling us from?
Hello, my name is Sugar Shemo. I'm calling from
All right, please join in the conversation this morning.
I'm happy to hear what you were saying. But I want to remind something that when ends the country is not back like this.
Yes, so I said it. Yeah.
Every citizen in Nigeria is not right to live.
Yes.
Federal government needs everybody to see their mind because the hunger.
Yeah.
It's real.
And because it's government driver.
Okay.
So finally, much. Then if we can see who to advise the president to regard the fuel subsidy ban, the contract is very important because the problem of the country is before it's over.
All right. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. James. Thank you. We appreciate you. We don't have enough time. We have to go. Please, we've been talking about state of the nation on Bumper Breakfast, and we're trying to say that what is exactly is happening in our country. We talk about the hunger in the land. We talk about the same blockage, even for NCC that had to come out and say unblock all the things. I saw the queue yesterday. I went to the yellow office. I went to the lemon office or green office or
Did
green
you
office.
see?
whatever
Did
you
you
call
see
them.
the
I went
vandalization?
to the office.
They already started doing at
Did you
the
see the
yellow office.
vandalization?
Yes, at the yellow office. That's what we're
The
talking
yellow
about.
office, my
Because
auntie.
people don't
please,
have trust.
If we have to
Everybody
go
went
to
to that
protest,
Everybody is
Wednesday.
already angry.
as a Nigerian, if you are not a citizen of Nigeria, don't
No,
join
yes,
the
I'm not going to
protest. But as a
dispute that.
Nigerian, you have the right to protest. I'm telling you. And the IJP had a meeting with some tactical squad. Was it on last Tuesday, saying they should protect all the protesters.
Yes.
So you should know that the government is not telling you not to protest. And don't think the government is scared of that protest. The only thing the government is scared of is vandalization, killings.
Hoodlums.
During the headsets, the
Hoodlums.
hoodlums.
People are
Only
wearing
those
masks
who are
where they are going
protesting,
to
you
look.
people can have an
They should
ID
not
card, you should
think
have
that
your
government
unit,
will arrest
have
people
your
that
group, have an
vandalize
ID card so
things.
that you will know yourself. So if anybody comes out to make problem or vandalize government property or tries to kill or
able to
rob or
identify.
rape, pin them down and identify them and hand them over to the government, to the security personnel. Because you have been assured of security. So nobody is saying you shouldn't come out and protest. Please understand this and have peace of mind. Come out and protest if you want to protest. But please, let's protect our own and ours. It has been assured to us that there is going to be protection for us, and the media people also will be on ground covering. There are going to be cameras as well. So all media people too, we've had our own meeting. We are grazing up for the protest because we are going to be there. Because this is affecting all of us, not you alone. You should know. We are all hungry. I just asked that question. I said, are they importing yam? Are they even importing beans?
I wonder. I'm
That
wondering.
now that beans on blue
Please,
my
if
eye.
beans
Are they
on
importing beans? Are they importing palm oil?
Government should do
Don't forget
something.
Are they importing groundnut oil? Are they importing our own
Irish
food?
potato.
Now, that
Sweet
is
potato.
So what are they doing? Are they importing plantain?
Ah.
What exactly? Are they importing
Please,
garri?
government should just help out with
They are
food.
importing garri. So the government should come out. You
They should
see,
bring
I
policies,
keep saying
initiatives
it.
that can help
This
right now.
protest,
Honestly.
they have 12 things they want. But I can tell you that if the government can hasten up and reduce the price of fuel and let there be food everywhere,
Food,
not only
just
rice,
food.
not that 40,000 naira rice that you're giving us. Rice is not our problem.
Where are
Forget
they?
about
Where is it? Have you seen where they
Even
collect
we
it?
cannot do without taking rice. Some of us cannot do without eating rice in a week, some in a day. But please and please and please, if we are going to protest, if we are all going out to protest, let's go out for a positive reason. Let's go out because we want to get answers. Let's go out because we want to see that change. Let's go out because we want to see that renewed hope that they've promised us. That's why we are going out to protest. My name is Teresa Adeyemi. We'll go on a very quick break, and after this break, we will be back.